It's time now for our tale of the tape. And here comes Lyndon King Arthur, 173 pounds. He's 6'2" tall with a reach of 74.4 inches. And he'll be facing Lerrone Sniper the Boss Richaerds. This southpaw will box your ears off if you let him. 180 centimeters tall with 180 centimeter reach.
We'll be talking about this fight for years to come. This is one of those classic fights that everybody wants to see.
And here comes Lyndon King Arthur. This Manchester native fights in the light heavyweight division, and he brings a lot of power. Lerrone Sniper the Boss Richaerds. This tough and rugged light heavyweight is always looking for a good brawl.
This is going to be one hell of a fight.
And with that, we turn it over to the world-renowned ring announcer, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Manchester, England, here is an Intercontinental Light Heavyweight Champion, Lyndon King Arthur. Fighting out of the blue corner from Surrey, England, a British and Commonwealth Super Middleweight Champion, Lerrone Sniper the Boss Richaerds.
These two have certainly talked the talk. Now they've got to walk the walk.
Which fans are going to be happy? Which fans are going to be sad? I don't know, but it's the argument I love.
So they stare into each other's eyes one final time, touch gloves, and get prepared for battle. And there's the bell to start the round. Good idea, but the counter doesn't land. How about that time counter shot? Looks like a little bit of a strategy change here, loosening up the technique. And this one has all of those big fight feels you want from a prize fight. Here we go.
Just see the nerves on the fight stepping into the ring, Tom. It can tell you so much about a fighter. And then look in the opposite corner. You've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
That punch landed. Looks like a little change of strategy here, trying to loosen up the flow a little bit. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
A counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they wait.
You can't do that too often or the referee is going to take a point.
I don't know if it's a dancing competition or a fight.
And he did catch him. He caught him clean. Clean as a whistle. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Arthur in that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
Got was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight, not yet, not until your senses have come back.
Better be careful, the referee may take a point if he keeps clinching.
There's a tactic to clinching. When you clinch, you're taking someone out of their pace. You're making them feel uncomfortable. It's something they're not used to. But it's a fashion of clinch as well. You can be a dirty clincher. Pull the arm out the shoulder, lean on them, but do it on the blind side of the referee, so he doesn't know.
That counter punch caught him clean. Looks like he's going to move around the ring a little bit more. Try some stick and move. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven. Not so rigid anymore with the stance.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. A typical outside fighter, as you know, focuses on defense, stick and move, stick and move.
If you're an outside fighter, you've got to use that straight jab, the straight right hands, the straight left hands. Doing it that way, it makes it so awkward for anybody to try and pin you down or even predict which way you're moving.
Neither fighter willing to sit down on these punches. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, he will hold here, and good thing he did because he was getting beaten up.
You cannot do it too often because the referee's going to pull you apart and deduct a point.
Let's talk about Arthur in that last round. That bell could not... They ring the bell, and here we go. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Well done with that counter shot. Perfect counter shot. Nice exchange here from both men. Nice job getting that punch through. He's going to go with more footwork now. What do you think of that strategy? The halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs. He's going to loosen things up here. Let's see how he does with this fancy footwork.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Now going to get a little more loosey-goosey. Let's see how this one feels. Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. And they're down, trying to make it up before 10 as the referee continues the count.
Oh, no, come on, get up. Get up, it can't be over.
Talk about Arthur in that last round. What a huge moment. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
In the build up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the glamour weight is a heavyweight, but the middleweight, it's the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace. You can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history. You know the amazing fights at middleweight are ridiculous. That is what writes our history book.
Both of these fighters have had their moments. They're trying to relax a little bit now. Fight a little differently.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
That one lands. And a wise move there to clinch.
You've got to save that in the back, because if you're ever hitting her, a clinch will save your life. You've got to hold on, clear your head, step off again, push them, hold them, lean them down. So when you're going to use those clinches, do it on the blind side of the referee, then let go.
There's a scoring blow. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Beautiful counter punch. Let's talk about Arthur. And there's the bell to start the round. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction until...
And once again, he gets clinched.
You can't do that too often, because the referee is eventually going to start taking points off you. You saw the referee watch, look, didn't say anything, just gestured to say, I've checked you. Now be careful, because when he starts pulling, taking you out of your rhythm, it's going to get harder.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Here we go with these two lightning-quick lightweights.
Middleweights always gives us a class. If you've got two class middleweight fighters, you're in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, I would just say marvelous, but some...
Wise move here to try and slow the momentum down here by grabbing on.
Yeah, you got to clinch. What the idea is just to get your opponent to complain to the referee. Get him to complain about the conditions. Get him to just feel uncomfortable. Keep doing unorthodox things. I don't mind that now and again, but don't make a habit of it.
You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven. Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Good punch. Looks like they're gonna try and be a little more elusive. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Arthur in that last round. They ring the bell, and here we go. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Well, Johnny, you know, in the lightweight division, they've got fast hands, so get ready to see some lightning.
Because they're so big, because they can punch, because they've got the weight behind them, they may not be connecting, but trust me, when they connect, that's when this fight sets on fire, because someone's going to get hurt and someone's going to react.
Nice punch. Drop the guard now. What do you think of that decision? We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other.
Smart move there to buy some time.
I had to hold on, getting hurt every time the punches land.
Well, Johnny, it's still early on, but what do you think about what we're seeing so far?
This is what you're going to get. You're going to get speed, good footwork. You're going to get punches thrown from head to body. You can get a lot of toe-to-toe. When you've got fighters at these weight division, they'll stand there. They don't need a ring. They need a phone box.
Counter punching. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Arthur in that last round. They ring the bell, and here we go. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
And he did catch him. He caught him clean. Clean as a whistle. Touching him up again. Trying to fight like Roy Jones Jr. now, bouncing on the toes. Well, you know with featherweights, the hands are going to be flying. A lot of punch output.
Guys that carry so much power, of course they're going to look for that knockout because it makes a night a little bit shorter. You don't get paid any extra for overtime.
Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Here he is bouncing on his toes, trying to get some energy. So he's going to shake off the cobwebs and bounce around the ring a little bit here. Not so tense anymore, trying to loosen things up. I like this round could go either way. You can see he does not like being grabbed onto.
They need to be worried that the referee's not going to throw them out the ring and disqualify them both.
That counter shot land. Let's talk about Arthur in that last round. At this, we're hoping for an all-action slugfest. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Well, with welterweights, they sometimes bring you the best of both worlds. Fast hands and power.
And you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
So he's going to drop his arms down here. Not sure that's the wisest decision. Can they figure out the combination to this safe? How did they not see that uppercut coming?
Perfectly.
And we may see an early stoppage here.
Does he know he's hurt him? Look at him. That back foot wet.
And they're down. Would be wise here to take the full 8 seconds.
Is he out? Is he going to move? Is there a twitch?
So he's back on his feet, but the judges aren't going to give him this round for sure.
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination.
Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. Talk about Arthur in that last round. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
And there's the bell to start the round. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
Oh, listen to him. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Look back in the history books, some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look right there, these guys are on it. Fast, sharp, powerful. It hurts, and you can imagine that being you. They're the size of an average man.
Good count, and at some point just when you thought it couldn't get any worse, it's a knockdown.
Oh, he's down. Is he going to get up? He's staggering. 5, 6, 7, 8. Wow.
He got knocked down, but didn't stay down. Once again, showing you how much grit and courage this fighter has.
Got to waste time. Step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it, because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in the round.
The jab doesn't quite connect. Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. Talk about Arthur in that last round. That'll be a 10-8 round. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, you've got to toast the round. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Corner's got the tower. They're going to throw it in.
Beautiful, sneaky shot to take his legs away from him.
And they're down. It looks like this one's going to be over.
You see many shots like that. A simple, short shot. Put the fighter down.
6, 7, 8. You saw it here live. A knockout win. Congratulations.
A knockout victory. That's not a knockout victory. That is somebody saying, I'm here. I've arrived. Try that again. It will happen all over again.